It's on to a new week for Denver, and next on the schedule are the Rams. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front. Denver's offense now set to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Fights through, and now a crease.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 70 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 8 at the 22.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of catches, 121 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number one in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Broncos down.
7-7, our score after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you. I would actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
He's got room to roam, and all the way down to the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Evan Ingram with career touchdown number 70. And the Broncos have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play, one snap. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Last time out, he hit Evan Ingram on the touchdown pass. And now they begin here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Number 1, Evan Ingram. A gain of 16 yards.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's got this down to the 35.
Complete to Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
Back to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 33, here's second down and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Broncos! Evan Ingram with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And coming out now, the Broncos. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Marvin Mims with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, it would get set up.
Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Complete to number 89. A gain of 9 yards. Let's go. First down.
Back to throw now on first down.
And going right back to Westbrook.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
To number 89.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They're going to look to throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Complete to number 89.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. This one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Denver,
the Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.